Short selling is a great way to play both sides of the market. If you're a long only trader, you're only looking at stock charts looking for long setups. If you trade both the long and the short side, you can look at a stock chart and decide whether or not it's a good long opportunity, short opportunity, or whether there's no opportunity whatsoever. Finding short setups can vary by trader, as everyone shorts stocks for different reasons, but today we're going to go over a few simple ways you can find great stocks to short using the Scanz platform. We'll start with the Easy Scanner. The Easy Scanner can be found under Scanners, Easy Scanner. The Easy Scanner gives you a bird's eye view of the stock market so you can see where the action is. I have this Easy Scanner sorted by the number of trades to see which stocks are most active. We'll start by just looking at which stocks are most active today. And I can see UONE, I have this chart loaded right here, is up over 100% on the day. So obviously it wasn't a good stock to short at the beginning of the day, but a stock that's up this much in one day may provide a great short opportunity down the line. Of course, that depends on why the stock was up. It might be one worth keeping on your radar. For example, a couple of days ago, the stock ran to 40 before coming down to around 10 the next day, which makes for an incredible short setup. We can look at some of these other opportunities real quick just to see if there's any short setup that catches our eye. We can also filter these results even further if there's a certain type of setup we're looking for. For example, if I only wanted to see stocks that are red so I could join a downtrend, I could add a percent change filter for showing stocks that are down 5% or more on the day. I can now see all of the top red stocks sorted by the number of trades, and I can look through these different opportunities. I can see this stock gap down after a nice shorter term uptrend. I can continue to look through all of these options and see if there's anything that catches my eye. This stock's breaking down out of a nice base. GNUS is continuing a downtrend after a nice breakout a few days ago. The Easy Scanner is the easiest way to flip through a bunch of different trading opportunities in seconds. We could look through all these different charts and start building a watch list if there was a setup that interested us. If you want to take things to a more granular level, you can create your own custom scan using the Pro Scanner. To load up the Pro Scanner, go to Scanners Pro Scanner, and I have that loaded in this top right window right here. We could start creating rules using hundreds of different filters to find the stocks we're interested in. We'll start with some basic ones and then discuss some of the different analytics you may use when creating these scans. Let's start with some price data. Let's show stocks that are down is less than 0. So this will show me all stocks that are red on the day. If I wanted to filter it even further, I could say -10 to show me all stocks that are down 10% or more. Just to give you a quick idea, we scan this and we see similar results that we saw on the Easy Scanner, and we have 765 stocks that are down over 10% on the day. Of course, we want more specific opportunities. If you wanted to find these stocks, you could use the Easy Scanner. We'll use different rules in the Pro Scanner to take a more granular approach. So some of the rules you may be interested in will relate to the stock's performance beforehand. For example, we could add technical indicators for moving averages. So let's say we want stocks that are weak on a daily chart. We might set the stock price, the last price, is less than or equal to the analytic simple moving average. We'll set this to the 200-day simple moving average, and we'll look for stocks that are under it by, let's say, 10% or more, 10% or less, excuse me. Now we have only 34 stocks, but these are probably the worst performing. We could link this window up to the charts to start looking at some of these different setups. So we have SONO, which we had up. Looks like the stock's been pretty much trading sideways. We have TTOO. The stock's pretty much been in a downtrend for over a year. So any short seller who's looking to ride a trend may be interested in this. Or as you can see, the stock sometimes pops up before returning to the downtrend. So you may keep it on radar for these pops as short opportunities. We could keep going through all these different options and see if there's any setups we're interested in. Once again, these scans are fully customizable, so you can find intraday setups, swing trading setups, or even longer term short positions. A lot of the times, the basic filters will give you exactly what you need, such as a percent change or a volume filter, but you can also get creative if you have a unique style. So let me delete this real quick and show you some of the other filters you can use. We have highs and lows. So you can use, let's say, day low is less than analytic price data lows 40-day low, or let's say last price is less than analytic price data 40-day low. So this will show a stock setting new 40-day lows. And let's get rid of the first one because the stock might not be down 10%. And we'll run that scan real quick. We can now see stocks that are setting new 40-day lows. And once again, we can click through these and analyze some of the opportunities. Have to zoom out to see how they're setting those new lows. You can see this stock's breaking out of a pretty tight range and might be moving to the downside more. So that's one way you can use the low filters. You can also use fundamental filters if you're a short seller who's interested in fundamentals. So let's say you want to find stocks that don't make any money. We can add a gross profit filter is less than 0. So this would show us all companies that aren't making any money. We could then add more filters for, let's say you wanted to find stocks that were actually up quite a bit even though they're not making money. You might say percent change is greater than or equal to 5%. And you can find some stocks that are up considerably even though they don't make that much money. Let me link this to the charts. We'll click on ALPN and we can see the stock is making a big move after pretty much being range bound for quite some time. And as a short seller who's interested in unjustified moves in the market, this one may be interesting. We could see the stock is already providing a great short opportunity as it hit a high of 15 on the day and is trading at around $11 right now. We could continue to combine all of these different filters to create the exact scans we're interested in. You could use technical indicators such as the RSI to find stocks that are either overbought or oversold. We can use Bollinger Bands to find stocks breaking out of their Bollinger Band ranges. You can combine as many of these as possible, but the key is simplicity. Only use filters that you're actually interested in. So, for example, this gross profit scan is great for traders who are interested in companies that don't make money, but may be breaking out nonetheless. Don't muddy it up with unnecessary filters. Some of the best ones for short sellers include the percent change on the day, the volume to find stocks that are highly active, the fundamentals to find stocks that are either not making money or not making a profit, and indicators like the simple moving average, which can show you how a stock has been performing over time. To get started, load up the Scanz platform and start building your own custom scans. If you have any questions, just reach out to our support team.